Okay, this is William Paterson Piano I. This is our last video, and I'm going to have everything for the rest of the semester on this video. So the first thing we want to clear up is the "Are you sleeping" debacle, because someone pointed out that I made a mistake. I have two different versions of this. So if you look at measure 15, one version, the left hand plays C, low G, E, and C, C, low G chord. In the other version, it's just the broken chord. So you can play whichever one you want. You can keep the C, E, G, E, C going, or you can use the one and maybe the version you have, C, lower G, higher E, C. Up to you. All the rest is the same though. So that's the debacle there. I made one for one school, one for another school, and I guess I never knew now that that was a problem, but it is a problem. Next, take the scale sheet out and go 3 pages, actually 2 pages from the back. On the very back page, you'll find the circle of fifths. On the page before it is pedal exercises. And all I want you to do is count to 3 and lift your foot up on 1, and I'll show you what I mean. Your foot is down, so you play a chord. As soon as your hands come down to hit the chord, the foot comes up. It stays down while you hit the next chord, and as you hit it, it comes up. It stays down. As you hit it, it comes up. It's called syncopated pedaling. So it's up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, 2. And as soon as you come up, you come immediately down. Your foot is always down, except on one, it comes up very quickly. You'll see the pedaling marks under it, those brackets. If you hear this, you're doing it wrong. It means you're going down on one instead of up on one. If you don't pedal, you'll hear this. You'll hear a mess. So, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up. And just keep doing it. If you're having problems with that, just play a C chord. Up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, up. And get your pedaling started. You'll be using it extensively in Piano 2. Okay, now let's go to the book, and I'm going to play all the rest of the music for the semester. I think I left off on 64 on the last video, so I'll include 64. Here's 64. It's called Discussion because the right hand plays the melody, then the left hand plays, which are the same fingers in both hands in different directions. Left hand is G, C, G, A, B, C. So those are the notes. And the last one, it goes all the way down to an F. B, A, G, F in the last line. You haven't had that note. So here's the way 64 sounds. Now the left hand takes over. Then a little dialogue. Then together. So the last line. Page 65. Page 65, let me make sure I'm right. Yes, page 65 is next. Sounds like this, key of G. Left hand, you put your thumb on G instead of your pinky. Those notes. So you stay on these notes right here. The right hand plays thirds. Notice I'm pedaling. You don't have to. And especially if you don't have a pedal. You may not even have a pedal on your keyboard anyway. But if you can, you would pedal notes when they stay the same or they're part of a chord. Like I would pedal this. But I wouldn't pedal this. You wouldn't pedal a scale. You don't pedal scale passages. So here's page 65. make sure you're not doing this. They have to come down together. Okay, so you work on 65. When the time comes, I'll announce it, not right now. Actually, I think in your plan that I gave you, it might be on there when it is. Doesn't matter, it's going to happen. Page 66. Key of A, key of A, left hand. Just accompaniment. But in the third line, it takes the melody. Last line, first measure, melody. Okay? I'm sorry, I usually shut my phone off during this time. It will allow me to shut it off, and that doesn't happen again. So you don't have to think that that's the music. Okay, so it sounds like this. All syncopated. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Listen to that line again. The last line. That's a tricky one because of the syncopation. So the right hand in the last two lines, left hand has the melody. Last line, it gets you to the next chord. Page 67. Page 67, key of F. Cover the F. This is you're doing the F scale now, or you've done it already at this point. And the left hand is just. So it's just a little accompaniment figure with a C. Every other note is C. A, C, A, C, A, C, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, C, A, C. So that's pretty easy. And it'll sound like this. B flat. I want you to look at that measure that I just played. It's the second line next to the last measure. The left hand is. The right hand goes up, the left hand goes down. Page 67. You can play it slower. I don't care. As long as you get the notes and the rhythm. 67. Then we go on to 68. And 68, this melody is a famous Dvorak from his New World Symphony. And the left hand, E major. Forms an E major chord. Forms that little 7 cluster. Sounds like this. Some of you might have played this. This little follow the leader on the same page, on page 68, follow the leader, then the right hand, left hand, right hand. So the right hand follows what the left hand does. It's rather like a round. So here it is. eventually one voice drops out, and the one that started, or came in second rather, will end it. So that's it. That's not hard. Then we go to page 69. Page 69, and I think 71 is the last one. 69, yeah, 69 and 71, and that finishes Piano I book, and you're done with the Piano I material. So, key of F again. Love Somebody. This is a famous folk song, an American folk song. You'll hear it by different titles. I want to point out something first, though. The very, very last measure. You have an F with a stem down. If you would think of bass, tenor, alto, soprano, the F is the bass and it holds 2 beats. The tenor is 1 and 2. The alto is rest, and the soprano is. So together it forms this. So when you're done, all those notes are being sounded. Otherwise it will be. You don't want that. You want. Let it ring out. So here's Love Somebody. Left hand melody, so you play it louder. Here it is. And they all ring out. You're not going to hold it that long. You'll just play. And you're done. Okay, that's 71. I believe that's it. Nope. 71 will be it. So here's page 71 now. A sonatina. You've heard the word or the title, sonata. It just means to play. There's nothing fancy, no philosophical overtones to this or psychology about it. It means play, just have fun. And a sonata is a multi-movement piece. A sonatina is just a quick little stroll through the sonata form. So you have a melody, and then there's a bridge in the middle. Comes back to the A. It's A-B-A. This is an A-B-A form. So here's the A. And the hands are unison, so you never have to worry about it. You can play one hand and just let the other hand follow. Here's the way it sounds. Echo. Loud. Soft. Loud. The F sharp becomes an F natural. Back to the F sharp. Here's the third line. And then you're back to the beginning. Last line now. Dynamics played as they should be, but it's more important that these hands are together like a scale. You don't want to. So that's what you're not after. Okay, so that's that. Now, are you sleeping? Oh, Ode to Joy. I don't know whether I did Ode to Joy on the last recording. I think I did, but I'll do it again. On the final, you'll be playing Ode to Joy by memory, your solo, so your selected solo by memory. You'll play all the white key scales from C through B, and Are You Sleeping? That's the entire final. It should take 6 minutes, 7 minutes tops. Okay? So here's Ode to Joy, key of A. Nice bright key. E, A, D, A, C sharp, A, D, A, E. Same thing over and over. In the third line, it's all E's. An E pedal point. A pedal point means a consonant note. And then it returns to the A. The melody. It's a very simple melody, all 5-finger hand positions. So that should cover everything. You now have Are You Sleeping from the last video. You have all your scales are on your scale sheet, your solo piece, and that's it, right? Ode to, and Ode to Joy. Ode to Joy, Ode to Joy, and Ode to Joy and your solo on memorized. And I'm just making sure that I have everything and I didn't miss anything. You have everything through. Oh, the last thing I have to tell you is that you have the schedule for the final. That schedule is also good for the next to the last week, because those are individual lessons. So anything individual, follow that schedule. And now I'll know whether you saw the video or not, because anybody who asks me questions like that didn't look at the video. So I'm not interested in you doing something wrong. I really hope you all do the right thing. So very good, that's it, and we're all set with the videos for the semester.